Good afternoon, everybody. Madam Roy back again. Today we're going to take a quick look at this custom HP desktop that I picked up off of Craigslist about 2 days ago. Originally, this was, hopefully the camera will pick it up, an HP Pavilion A240N with a 2.6 gigahertz Intel Pentium 4 processor, 512 megabytes of RAM, 120 gigabyte hard drive, a HP CD writer, and a DVD-ROM. You can see the old Pentium 4 logo right there. Well, it's not that today. I did not do this. Someone locally had used this for his work computer for about a year, and he's the one that sold it to me. And the person that sold to him actually rebuilt this. So let's go ahead and take a look at the insides. Alright, now that we got the case open, you can look inside and tell this is actually a much newer motherboard, and pretty much everything is much newer than what was originally in it. It is a BioStar. There you go, guys. And let's see, it is a T-Series. It's an AM3 CPU with dual channel DDR3. Now, the CPU in this is actually AMD Athlon 2, 3 gigahertz. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly the model. I think it might be like a 250 or a 255. Stock CPU cooler and fan, which is plenty for this. Has a case fan, and it has, of course, the power supply fan. Expansion cards in here. We have one PCI Express X16 slot and two, let's see if you can see that in there, two regular PCI slots. One is being occupied by an add-on sound card, which you can see right here. It's a Creative Labs. I haven't taken it out, so I don't know what the exact model is. Now here's something interesting about this. Originally, the hard drive would have sat here in a little bracket, but I wanted to use an IDE hard drive and an optical drive. And the one bad thing about these new motherboards is they only have one IDE slot, not two or three like the older ones did. So what I actually had to do is jerry-rig the hard drive, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, into the extra bay here for the second CD-ROM or DVD drive. It actually holds pretty good. I mean, I can get in there and kind of move it around a little bit, and it's not going anywhere. And of course, on the same channel is the in this case it's a DVD burner. Going towards the front here, the DVD burner is in the top drive here. You see that right there. This is a light-on dual-layer DVD burner, IDE. The CD burner has been taken out, and you can see the hard drive a little bit better this way. Now, let me see if I can do this with one hand. See, it's nice and tight in there. It's pretty even, so it's not going to short out on anything either. Now in here, and believe it or not, all this still works. You got the original 3.25 inch floppy drive. Got the media card reader, which reads pretty much everything, but not high capacity cards, which won't be a big deal for me. It's got the headphone, microphone, and speaker out, FireWire, and USB 2.0. And because this motherboard does support FireWire, everything on the front of this does work. Let's go to the back here. There we go. Back here you can see all different ports. You got PS2 keyboard and mouse, VGA, DVI, this is DVI-D, 4 USB, Ethernet, and then your rear audio ports. Again, microphone, headphone, and speaker out. And then of course, like I said, you got that add-on video card. And for everybody who's interested, this is what it was originally. You can pause the video if you want to read this. Alright, so let's go ahead and boot this system up. Alright, now we got everything hooked up. Let's turn her on. I'll show you. This actually boots up pretty quick. It's got Windows 7 loaded on it. I actually just finished defragging this and deleting some of the temporary files, so normally it'll boot up faster than this, but it's going to take a few times for the operating system to put the cache back where it's supposed to be. And yes, I know you guys hear this. It's about 75 degrees today, so I actually have my fan running in the window to blow some cool air in here. Yep, in Virginia we're at 75 3 days before Christmas. And she's still loading away there. There we go. I'm also doing a repair on a friend's computer. He had some viruses on it, and I got everything pretty much out. I'm just running a vast boot time scanner. It's found one so far, and we're at 53% right now. I'm hoping that's about it, because I've actually ran a vast through it when it was running through the operating system, and it really didn't find anything. So I'm actually surprised it even found this during the boot time scan. Alright, and here we go. Go ahead and pull up the specs on this particular system. I love this Windows XP, or Windows 7 background. This is the one of the Aero designs. It's landscapes. It switches about every 10 to 15 minutes. You can actually change how often it switches the pictures. Alright, and here's the information on this. This is an AMD Athlon X2 250 processor, so it's a dual core running at 3 gigahertz. 4 gigabytes of RAM with 3.75 gigabytes usable. That's because part of it is being used for the onboard video. Go to the Windows experience here. Gets a 4.3 total, 6.5 on the processor, 5.9 on the memory. Looks like the bottleneck on this is actually the Aero graphics, which I don't go by that too much because that's not really important. Gaming graphics, however, get a 5.3, and the hard drive gets a 5.4. So not too shabby. The hard drive on this is actually a 200 gigabyte Seagate. Let me think what this is. This is a Barracuda drive in here. There's that floppy disk and the DVD-RW drive. The one thing I really like about this motherboard is the onboard video. Again, this is a BioStar. It actually has on board ATI Radeon HD 4200 graphics card with 256 megabytes dedicated, and then it shares 1663 with the system. So altogether, this is a 2 gigabyte graphics card. This is very good for doing any kind of high definition video playback. You can play some of the modern games on low to medium settings as well with this. So that's it, everybody. That's just a quick look at this computer I picked up off of Craigslist. I will be selling this. If anybody's interested, just shoot me a message. I'm going to ask $200 for it, and that's with a 20-inch HP LCD monitor, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. That would be this one right here. Let's see if I can get a good shot of this. So that would be this monitor right here, and it does come with a DVI cable, and it is LED. You can see this thing is super thin. So anyway, this computer with that monitor, and of course a keyboard and a mouse. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, just send me a personal message or leave it in the comments, and please like and subscribe. Have a good day, everybody.